Hello everybody and welcome to this week's video update. Thank you for joining us. You may have noticed that there's a subtle difference this week. Mark's not here and you've got the supply teacher in. For those of you who don't already know me, my name is Lauren Greening and I am one of the Deputy County Commissioners. You may have also noticed that I haven't got an array of neckers round my neck. That will continue next week with Mark. So if you would like your group or your section's necker to be represented, please email cc@gloucestershire-scouts.org.uk. Now, this week has been a busy week. Last night, the programme team held a debrief for the We Will Survive camp and also chatted about other things that the programme team can do to support you guys over the next coming months, so keep your eyes peeled to see what they've got coming up. We also heard from Tracy from First Woodmancote, who told us about her beavers who held a lockdown camp, which sounds totally awesome, and had loads of support from the parents, which is great, and a great way to get that parent network involved in the work that we're doing in Scouting. We also heard from Jess from the Cotswolds, who told us about this week's theme for her young people, which is all about pirates. I think it's a great idea having a theme each week and building a programme and activities around that theme to do either online or at home. Yeah, it's just a great way to get them involved. Also, one event that you may have missed this week was the annual cheese rolling event, which was due to take place on Bank Holiday Monday. Now, for obvious reasons, that didn't go ahead as normal. However, that didn't stop an Explorer leader and the Cheltenham Network Commissioner for doing his own cheese rolling event at home. Check it out here.
This is the 2020 Cheese Rolling Championships. Here we have all the competitors lined up, ready to take part at the top of the hill. So, 3, 2, 1, go! Three, two, one, go!
1, go!
Ah, thank you, Mevans. That was brilliant. I loved watching that. That was so cool. If you have any good news stories or want to tell us about what you guys have been getting up to with your groups and your sections, please email Mark at cc@gloucestershire-scouts.org.uk. Now, this week is week 11 of these county updates, so I thought it would be really cool to share 11 things that are positive that have happened during lockdown in Scouting. So, number 1, the We Will Survive camp. We've already mentioned it already, but it was the first county scout camp that we've held of this kind. We had over 3,000 people sign up to it. It was great that the programme team worked in a way that they hadn't done before. And it was totally awesome to see so many young people engaging at home with their families in Scouting. Awesome. Number 2, thinking outside the box. Leaders, you have been totally brilliant at thinking outside the box and coming up with original ways to run Scouting at home. We can't run the programmes that we've been running before in the same kind of way, so it's looking at how we can change it up and make it still interesting and engaging for the young people. Number 3, we have been developing online training so that you guys can engage in training without meeting face to face. Now, this has started with safeguarding through the online classrooms, and we hope that if it goes well, we'll be able to roll it out to other training modules as well, so watch this space. Number 4, It's great to see so many scouts and leaders engaging the Clap for Carers on a Thursday evening. You've had live music, singing, pot banging, clapping. It's been awesome to see that engagement in the community. Number 5. It's great to see Gloucestershire Scouts engaging in the Hike to the Moon. This was in aid of Comic Relief and supporting that fund, and we managed to get that and almost back, I think, as well. So it was great to have so many local young people engaging in a national initiative. Number 6. Communicating with people. I think over the last couple of weeks we have communicated with people in ways that we haven't done so before. We've reached out, even if it's just to say hello, to ask for support, and I think that communication is totally brilliant. Number 7. In the same kind of way, you guys have been sharing resources that you probably wouldn't have done otherwise, and it's great that you have felt that you're able to share those resources and reach out and support other people who might be needing them. Number 8. Sharing good news. I know that we've received so many emails saying all the cool stuff that's happened instead of the moaning emails that we often get. You know, once lockdown is lifted and this weird time comes a little bit more normal, it will be great if we can continue that trend of sharing positive news about what is going on, what we are doing with our young people. Number 9. It is great that so many events and activities that would normally take place are still happening in a different kind of format. So we had the Isolation Cotswold Marathon, we've got S&E at Home coming up. It's just great that these teams that work so hard to put on these events are looking at other ways to engage young people in their activities moving forward. Number 10. We are remaining inclusive. It's great that whether you're using technology, whether you're sending things out in the post, whatever it might be, we're still including all of our young people in the work that we are doing. And the same with leaders. There are leaders out there that don't use technology or maybe struggling, and it's great to see that the support network is still there to support those people. And number 11, which is the biggest one, I think we're just appreciating the work that we're doing a little bit more. The lockdown has meant that we're thinking more, we're reaching out more, and we're saying thank you more for the people that do things for us. So whether that's young people and parents, to leaders, or leaders thanking leaders, whatever it might be, that simple thank you really does go a long way. Okay, just before we draw to a close, I want to share something with you. So did you know that on the 29th of May 1953, Sir Edmund Hillary was the first known person to reach the summit of Everest? Now, let's think about how awesome that is, and think about how challenging that is as well, just physically and mentally, and the barriers that he overcame in order to get to that point. Now, we're all facing challenges right now, whether it's at home, at work, or in scouting, whatever it might be. There are differences that we've had to overcome, and actually the network that we have in scouting, the family values, is totally brilliant, and there are people there to support, and just ask for that support if you need it. You know, these challenges we can overcome, and we can overcome them together. So please reach out, please ask. There are totally brilliant people in our county doing amazing things, so please ask, and please share what you're doing with other people as well. Now, that's the last from me. Thank you for bearing with the supply teacher today. Mark will be back with you next week. Have a totally awesome week. Enjoy the sunshine. Take care, and thank you again for all that you are doing for Gloucestershire Scouts. Bye!